Alright, welcome back to Shem's Universe. So today guys we're going to discuss Gemini Decan 1. So with the Gemini Decans, we already know that Gemini is governed by Mercury. Decan 1 is just both Mercury and Mercury again, so it's the most typical type of Gemini that you can get. With that being said, some characteristics of the first Decan Gemini would be that they're highly intellectual, very fast on their feet, very hands-on. They can do anything to do with like hands-on movement. And they can be quite cunning and deceptive as well. So to break this down a little more, a man or a woman that's a first Decan Gemini is going to be quite a fast thinker. They're going to be able to see through situations faster than most people, and then typically people will go to them for advice or to be more practical because it's an air sign and it's mutable, meaning it's highly adaptive. So when you get this combination, you get somebody who tends to get quite impatient with other people. Reason being is that if you have such a fast brain that your brain is always working at lightning speed, thinking of things and plans, all with clear detachment, if people around you are more like emotional like a water sign or just very passionate like a fire sign but don't have your practicality, then you're going to get very, very upset quite quickly. And that's the major problem that we run into with the first Decan Geminis, is that they tend to think they're better than others. They have a little bit of arrogance about them because of their high intellectual capacity. And there's nothing really wrong with that. I myself am a first Decan Gemini, and there is definitely some truths in what I've read about it. I generally do believe that Geminis do think a lot quicker than other people, air signs as a whole do. And that could be a good or a bad thing. The bad parts of that quick thinking is that if it's not thought through properly or you're too detached, you can end up making plans that hurt other people financially or emotionally. You can end up saying the wrong things to people because your communication skills are impeccable. So then you might end up saying things to people that wouldn't really hurt you because you're an air sign, but it might hurt other people. So for interpersonal dynamics, I think Geminis just need to really watch what they say and how they say it, especially the first Decan ones, just because they have a very, very big detachment from words and thoughts and deeds, meaning they can say one thing you like, oh, you're worthless or something stupid or like that, and they may not think much of it, whereas you would think that's the world if you're like a water sign or an earth sign or even a fire sign. And that's the whole thing, is that the whole capacity of the air signs is that they're very, very detached. When you get like a double air planet like Mercury, that just makes these people have amazing communication skills and be kind of a jack of all trades. They need to be careful and make sure you master at least one. Career-wise, what I'd recommend for the Geminis is anything to do with using your hands a lot. So like biochemistry, mechanics, engineering, being a doctor, surgeons. The reason that I say these things, or even anything in the transport business such as truck driving, is because Geminis are very, very good at using their hands, especially the first Decan ones. Their specialty is actually through their hands. And also they have to watch out for their lungs. You want to avoid things like smoking and drinking as well too often. Don't make a habit out of it. But the main thing would be to use your hands and always have something that keeps your body and your mind busy, because first Decan Geminis tend to get bored very quickly. So you want to have something that's actually going to just make sure that you're using both body and mind on your job, and you're not like looking at the clock waiting for the day to end. All right, other gigs that a lot of people would recommend to first Decan Geminis, of course, would be sales, any sort of advertising, of course, just because that demands the creative outlet that Geminis are so good at. But like I said, from what I've read on the Gemini first Decans, I think you should find something that maybe use your communication skills, but maybe more something that more so keeps you more busy with your hands as well, and then you have to use your brain for it. But that's my summary of the first Decan Geminis. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, please leave it in the comments for me, or you can DM me at shemsuniverse 8.0 on Instagram, or send me an email at shem_roy@hotmail.com. All right, so thank you guys very much. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.